Are you surprised by the electoral results in your country?
Well, I was in a way, although I have been a staunch supporter of the opposition to Yahya Jammeh, but I also was not blinded to the fact that it is an African incumbent who happens to also be an authoritarian, and anything could happen. You can win an election, but you can end up losing it at the counting of the votes.
You know, in fact, one of your former neighboring president, I believe his name was Abdou Wade of Senegal.
Abdoulaye Wade.
Abdoulaye Wade of Senegal.
Yes.
He once actually said that how can you possibly be an incumbent president, organize an election, and lose it? Even though he, of course, went on at some point to lose against Macky Sall.
Yes.
What about the fact that Yahya Jammeh somehow proved that, in fact, he did have something akin to an independent electoral commission? Because, in fact, the chairman of the electoral commission had the guts, the courage to announce the legitimate results. And, in fact, the initial reaction from President Yahya Jammeh himself was very positive. He even, in fact, considered defeat.
Yes.
Were you surprised by that?
I was surprised by the fact that he considered defeat.
Why?
Because I am one of those who feel that Jammeh has never won an election. Not in '97, not in 2001, not in 2006, not in 2011, and he thought he could also win this one.
So those were frankly not elections. In fact, if I may venture into that area, they are probably what someone would have characterized as selections.
There you go.
But
That's
this particular
exactly.
one seems to have been, in fact, an election.
This was an election, and that was also part of the surprise, as far as Jammeh was concerned, which explains his overconfidence. He has always been fed the information that, and given the impression that he was going to win this election. And he actually has said so in many occasions that he was not going to campaign. So he was overconfident, number one. And number two, the change in the process of electing a president, whereby the counting is done at the polling stations themselves, made the difference, in our view.